Hey guys, it's Cameron again, and today we're celebrating hitting 3,000 subscribers! I'm so grateful that y'all have enjoyed my content enough to subscribe, and so, once again, I thought it would be fun to do art for y'all in return. Now, let me take you on a journey purely consisting of my pain and suffering. Sorry about that. To preface this drawing, let me give you a little piece of lore from my Discord server. At some point, a couple of months ago now I believe, Gorgon, a server member, was asking for art prompts. I wasn't really engaging in this conversation, but I was playing spectator and watching what was going on. Well, one of the suggestions by Munch was to draw a clown fox. I, of course, immediately said to myself, absolutely I will be drawing that, and thus King Slinky was born. From there, it kind of snowballed into an entire community-wide thing that we lovingly call the Clown Fox Monarchy. I wasn't originally going to do a 3K special. I wasn't sure if people usually did, but my server convinced me I should. Curtis suggested I draw people's clown foxes, and once again, I was sold. So I decided I'd open submissions, and every single person who submitted a clown fox would be drawn by yours truly. Now, at first I only had 2 or so submissions, and I thought, awesome, I could do a group piece with these characters, King Slinky, and one of the foxes owned by my #1 mod. This was the devil speaking, because as soon as I decided this is what I should do, I got several more submissions, which was very cool, and also should have made me go, oh okay, I'll go back to my initial plan of doing whatever I'm able to. No, of course I wouldn't do that. I'm not sane enough for that. So I decided, not only will I draw the 5 submissions in a group piece, I'll add my 3 foxes and the 3 foxes owned by the #1 mod. Of course! How genius! It'll be so much fun to see them all in one room. How hard could it be? It's only 11 characters! So here we are. 20 hours and several mental breakdowns later, it's finally finished. Now let's get into why it sucked as bad as it did, yeah? Really, it all comes back to a lack of foresight. I don't need to use perspective grids, I'll just BS it. Of course I can use my normal textured line art brush. That shouldn't be a big deal. Why should I plan out the color scheme ahead of time? I'll figure it out as I go. I don't need to clean these sketches up that much. It's already taking so long. I'll just skip to line art, even if it's a little messy. Now, as much as I'd like to repeat that all of that was the devil speaking, unfortunately, that would imply that I myself am the devil, and that's not the goal here today. To be fair though, while it did take 20 hours to complete, and a very unhealthy helping of mental anguish, it was a huge learning exercise. I did lack foresight in a lot of areas, but it meant a lot of problem solving and a large amount of letting go and giving up on erasing every random incorrect pixel or redrawing every single thing that was in the wrong perspective. Although, if I had tried to redraw every single thing that was in the wrong perspective, I would have had to redraw the entire thing, because I did end up redrawing like half of it. So, who are these little guys as individuals anyway? Well, I'll give you short descriptions from left to right. On the far left, with the flower crown, we have Sunny, one of the foxes owned by my #1 mod. Sunny is a florist and an apothecary. They don't usually have a flower crown, but I thought it would be cute if they wore one to special occasions or when they felt the need to dress up. Next, we have Yapper with a J. Yapper is owned by Methuselah in my Discord server. They're the town crier, and they always seem to have fascinating tidbits of knowledge. Definitely a people person, known to be talkative and perhaps a little dramatic at times. At Yapper's feet, we have Scout, another fox owned by the #1 mod. Poor Scout is an orphaned fox, so I thought it would be cute to draw them curled up beneath the table. Milky, owned by Gorgon, is enjoying a turkey leg while listening to Yapper's latest fun facts. They're a member of the council, and the silliest one at that. While nonverbal, you may hear them tell a joke every once in a while. Mooch, another one of my own foxes, is more focused on making sure the 11-year-old at the table is okay than anything else. They might be here on spy-related business, but being abandoned as a pup made them very protective of children, so this takes priority. Speaking of children, at the end of the table we have Pickle, owned by Numpy. A happy-go-lucky little fox with a love for ducks and playing games. He gets a wooden cup because he's a little too excitable to be trusted with glassware. In the foreground we have Sherbet, owned by Curtis, one of the resident entertainers in the village, definitely one with a penchant for dramatic flair and a love of storytelling. She likes to come up with her own tales and share them with the people around her, hoping to brighten up their days. She's albino, and unfortunately that makes it difficult for her to be in the sun for long periods of time, leading to her asking newcomers and visitors dozens of questions in an attempt to learn about the outside world. Holding onto the throne, we have Vesuvius, another #1 mod creation. Being both the king's advisor and assassin sounds like a lot of work, but Vesuvius isn't known to complain. Unless it's about that one obnoxious fox with the glitter bombs. I mean, seriously, what's up with that? Doesn't she realize how much effort it takes to clean that up? There's still glitter in the floorboards from before they learned not to let her inside the castle. On the throne itself is, of course, King Slinky. Another one of my own. King Slinky is truly a harmless little guy. Anyone who says he's evil is lying to you. Just look at his little face! What could he possibly do wrong? The top-down lighting isn't suspicious or unnerving at all. Then we have the Wizard, yet another one of my own clown foxes. He doesn't have a name. In his youth, he unfortunately managed to cast a spell that erased his name from space and time. He decided to wear this mistake as a badge of honor and an example of his uniquely powerful magic, and thus he never chose another name. If anyone tries to warn you about his moral ambiguity and violent tendencies, just know they have no idea what they're talking about. I mean, look at the guy. Do you really think this sweet old man means anyone harm? And finally, last but not least, we have Soot, owned by Munch. Soot is the wizard's apprentice and possibly granddaughter, although try as they might, the village gossips have never been able to determine the truth of the matter. She tries her best, but she's easily distracted, and often ends up skipping lessons because of it. However, her magical prowess couldn't be ignored, and the wizard believes it's worth it to help her regardless of her distractibility. Another member of the council, she may not be the most talkative, but she's quite expressive and loves to do fetch quests for the people around her. That was a lot. Looks like we finally got through all of them. Wait, what was that? Are you guys seeing this? I don't remember adding that one in, guys. I don't know how that got there. Ta-da! What do we think? Don't be honest. I need you to tell me you love it. This took 70% of my life force and I need it to be worth something. In other news, I have a massive channel update for y'all. I'm going to be dividing my content, so I have a second channel now. In the hopes of getting videos out more consistently and getting the digital art videos out at a higher quality, I've decided to make the main channel traditional art only. This hopefully means I'll be able to upload once a week or twice a month if I'm particularly busy. Making traditional art content is a lot easier for me personally, and it takes a lot less strain. But I love making content surrounding my digital art, and I didn't want to stop doing so. Lucky for us, I'm a genius, so if you like the digital art content, such as my OC shorts or art fight prep videos or content about redesigning OCs, consider subscribing to the second channel. I don't have anything up on there yet because I'm in crunch mode with art fight coming up, but I'm hoping I'll get an art fight prep video up over there soon enough. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my ranting about something that I got myself into. If you want to get in on the Clown Fox monarchy, then join the Discord. The link is in the description. I also have commissions open, info for which can also be found in the description. I think that's all from me. I shall see y'all next time.